Well, hello, my friends. It's Jennifer. I've got a clean house, you guys. I have got a clean house, so we're going to talk about some lighting here in the house since it's clean, which happens not very often. So, good morning, guys. Hi there. Hey, we just had, well, let me ask this first. I feel like the lighting is weird. Do you follow me on Instagram? Because if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know that we just had our local Fox 4 station out to our house, and they come out on occasion. They haven't been to the new house yet, and do segments on, you know, what's trending in home decor, projects, painting, all the things. So they were just here. We recorded 2 segments for Fox 4, and then we're going to do another one down the station on wallpaper trends, which is super fun. But because my house is clean and the lighting's weird, but I do have on clothes, hair and makeup, I want to talk to you guys about the lights in my house. Okay, hang on. And I'm also drinking a chocolate protein shake with spinach because hashtag I really enjoyed my winter. All right, so dun, dun, dun. You guys have been asking me about our blue sofas. All right. We got the crushed blue velvet sofas delivered last week, but we have so many things still left to do in this room. So give me some grace here, okay? We've got this rug here is going to be moving in here. We have to do outlets below the lamps for those to plug in, but for TV, you couldn't even tell. But we do have the lighting in, and listen, you guys. Okay, so I tagged the company that we got all of our lighting in the house from. It's a family-owned operation in Kansas City called Best Lighting. So it's family-owned. If you're local to KC, what did it used to be called? It was out by the airport, Design Lighting. How many of you are in Kansas City? And you remember Design Lighting? And so it's called Best Lighting. It's in Gladstone, which is right by Popeye's Chicken. I mean, come on. Where's my breast girls at? You know, every once in a while you got to have some chicken. And so yeah, that is where the lighting is from. So we got all of our lights from them. I'm going to show you. And what we did that I would love to talk about is we put in round bulbs, which I had not even seen until we went into Best Lighting. Like, how many of you guys know that this is a thing? Jenny knows Best Lighting. You know Jim. He is amazing. He's amazing. So the round balls are totally a thing, and I'm obsessed. So several of you were asking me about going to their website and finding my exact lights. Just call Jim. Just call Best Lighting. He'll probably crap if I give out his number right here, but I know it's 816-453, and then I don't know, but use the Google. Use the Google, and it will give you his number, and just tell Jim you like, you know, whatever light Jen has in her house, and help you. There's nothing in this for me, my friends, but they are just a fantastic family-owned company. So here's the sconce lights that we went with, and I like them because they're curvy. I mean, come on now, they're curvy. PETA, I don't know if they ship overseas, but they do ship in the US. I know that. So, and then here's the ones that you guys are all asking about. The kitchen ones above my island, which by the way are my absolute favorite. This was supposed to be bricked today, you guys. And we've waited for the brick for months. I mean, months. The brick has been on back order. Apparently they only make this color brick once a decade. Okay, maybe once a year, but it feels like once a decade. And so we had to put the bricklayers on hold because of the TV station being here. But it's fine. These are first world problems. But, okay, so here are the island pendants. So the reason that we went with these is, first of all, Jason picked them out. Mr. Magic picked them out. And when I first saw them, I'm like, I don't know, honey. And ignore my shake and drink and whatever else. But we wanted your eye to be able to go through and really still just draw attention to the window. So I didn't want really heavy chandeliers, but yet I wanted them big because go big or go home. But I'm telling you guys, it's the round bulbs that make the whole thing. Look at that. They're so fun. They're so fun. So, so those are totally from Best Lighting also. And if you are on my Instagram, you'll know I was talking about these orchids this morning on Instagram. They're fake because I keep getting messages on Instagram about, girl, your orchids look so good. Honey, they're as fake as my hair color. I mean, seriously, it's precious that you guys think I can keep crap alive, but I don't know how God entrusted me with children, honestly. There's days I think, how did he give me kids? I can't keep anything alive, except them. That's it. So here's the lights that we did, again, from Best Lighting on both sides of the window. And they're kind of cute because they have like just a simple crystal on them. So there's that. So, and then you guys asked me about this one, which is gonna be hard to see. Let me see if I can take it from the other angle. Okay, you can see it from here. We have a window being installed in there in the next couple of weeks, and then this will all be brick. And then, thank you, Jesus, the majority of the first floor is done. Okay, so I'm obsessed with this light, you guys. And the reason I'm obsessed with it is because, can we have a really quick like lighting tip? All right, I'm gonna see how far back I can stand. Okay, so when we moved into the house, this light had one hole and it was like right here, and it was designed to go over like a round table. And yet the area is kind of long and skinny. So I was like, I really want our long and skinny table to go there, but yet one light that's kind of round and it was off center, it made no sense. So if you have an area where you've got a longer table, a longer light completely makes sense. So I love it. I love it so much. That's what it looks like from this side. Dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da, dun. And here, let me kill the lights and then you can see it too. So, see? So it's gold, but it's not obnoxious. And let me just tell you one other thing. We were talking about this on Fox 4 this morning, okay? So see how this is like kind of a, I don't know, what do you want to call that? Somebody give me a fancy word, like a burnished gold, like a, call that, like a, bye babe. You gotta come tell me goodbye. You got 500 people watching you tell me goodbye on Facebook. You better do it right.
Love you.
Love you, sweetheart. Be blessed.
You too.
Bye, honey. Okay, so maybe tarnished gold, something like that. But it's okay to do that, and it's okay to have gaudy gold stools, and it's okay to have gaudy gold handles, and it's okay to have appliances that are stainless steel. So I think that there was a time when people were like, you can't mixy mix. Oh, you can mixy mix. Mixing metals, if you just say the words mixing metals, people think that you like know all the things. So just talk about mixing metals. I did it on TV this morning, and it'll make you sound smart. Essentially, it just means throw it all together. Nobody cares. There's no rules. There's no rules. So I am obsessed with my lights. And then upstairs we did like champagne. Do you want to see the upstairs? Oh, wait. Let me show you my office. Okay. All right. So hold up before I show you my office. So not everything's done in our house. Okay. We're trying. We've been here 4 months, and we've pretty much touched every single surface of this house, but we still have things to do. Okay. So with that being said, so here is the dining room light, which is also from Best Lighting, of course. And it is super gaudy gold, like goldy gold, like Liberace gold, like gold. And I love it. Let me turn it off so you can see it. See? Right? I mean, it is gold, baby. Go gold or go home. Okay, but then I want to show you my office. So the office doors are not painted yet. They will be. They will be. It's all coming together. Stella, you need out, baby? Do you need to go outside on a Facebook Live, or can you wait? She's showing her teeth, and that means she's smiling. Stella, can you wait? All right, she can wait. So the office is still a disaster zone, but it's gonna be amazing. So the doors are being painted gray, right, to match. And you guys all remember the desk that Amy Murray sent me that made me cry on a Facebook Live. Ignore all the things, because that entire back wall will have a cabinet on it in the next couple of weeks from Miller Cabinets. But here's the light I wanted to show you. Dun, 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 dun. That's my office light, baby. And that is also from Jim at Best Lighting. There is, let me turn the light off so you can see what it looks like. There is one size smaller. So this is what it looks like when it's turned off. And I mean, somebody give me a hallelujah, please. Just give me a hallelujah for this light. It could be a weapon should anybody come into my house. There's where I sit. Here's where I podcast. All this stuff, I promise you, will be on a built-in cabinet. So somebody on Instagram said, if that thing falls, it's going to kill you. And I'm like, well, I guess if that's the way I'm going out with gold, I guess. So, anyway, I love that light fixture. And then, do you want more? I can show you the rest of the lights if you want them. Every single one of them is from Best Lighting. So hang on. Here's our entryway. That's gonna look kind of anticlimactic from down here. Okay, let's go upstairs and I'll show you from the upstairs level because that doesn't look very pretty right here. So hang on. And then we went a little bit more champagne in this area of the house, which I'm fine with. I don't have to have my things all matchy-matchy. So, okay, so here is our upstairs fixture, which is a lot more like champagne than it is gold. Good Lord. I'm out of breath, friends. Give me just a second. Well, I'm sucking air because I just ran up here in heels. And by heels, I mean 47-year-old wedges. And by 47, I mean my birthday is on the 29th, in case you're wondering. So I'm only 46 and 11/12. Okay, here's the light. So, love that. That is also from Best Lighting, of course. And, hey, Easton. Okay, he's in the shower, so that'll be awkward. So let me show you this one. So this is also kind of a champagne color. I can't get any closer to it, but it has crystal on it. And a couple of you guys asked me about because when it's turned off, and I can't turn it off from up here, but the bulb has like a yellow piece in it. And so you guys were asking me if that, ooh, hello, good lighting. All right, I'm down. Hi. Where was that at? There, it was right there. You were asking me if the yellow part in the bulbs bothered me when the lights are off, and they don't. I don't really look at light bulbs when they're not turned on. I don't really look at light bulbs ever. So that doesn't bug me. I know what you're talking about though, because in some of these, what are these bulbs called? Jim would know at Best Lighting, and he's gonna be sad that I don't remember. What's it called when you get the fancy bulbs that stay lit forever? What's that called? Not halogen. Somebody help me. Somebody help me on what it's called. These are those bulbs. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, are they the Edison bulbs, Suzanne? But they're supposed to stay for 47 years. And then let's check and make sure the teenager's room looks okay. All right, it looks okay. So, but I gotta show you these fans that you guys, Jim makes these at Best Lighting. So, okay, here's exactly what we're talking about. See how there's yellow in the bulbs in these fans, but that doesn't bother me at all. I love them. Okay, if you have boys, these are the coolest fans ever because this is like a light kit that Jim sells separate. He attaches it to ceiling fans, and let me turn the lights back on. You guys are getting the whole light tour. So, right? I mean, yes, LED bulbs. Thank you guys for the LED bulbs. You're amazing. So yeah, I'm digging the fans that he did for boys. So there you go. There you go on the ceiling fans. And so, yeah, my hubby, or my boys have to sleep with fans. And I convinced Jason for us not to do fans or a fan in our bedroom. And yet we have to have a fan. I kind of need the noise to sleep. So now we've got one standing on the ground. And is there a good fan solution? I just don't know. So, all right, we're continuing with lights. 1 second while I make our laundry room not look crazy. Okay, hang on. So when you look at the laundry room, just know that we actually live here, which is why there's an actual laundry basket that I'm carrying out, which is why there's actually clothes on all the shelves. But check out these lights for my laundry room. Right? How fun are those? Yes, LED lights. That's what it was. It's an LED light. So these are LED lights that, so when they're turned off, there's still a little strip of yellow in them, I think. Oh, you can't really see that. But they don't bug me at all. But look at these lanterns and the shadows that they cast. I mean, how cool is that, right? So also from Best Lighting. So for those of you who are asking, you know, specifically for different rooms of the house, you'll just have to contact them and literally like screenshot this right now and just say you like the lanterns that are in Jen's house, because I don't know what they're called. And again, there's nothing in this for me. They're the kindest people. And Jim came to our house. He helped us pick out every single light. So, okay, I'll show you one more here, if you don't mind. If you don't mind coming into my bathroom, because that's not awkward at all. All right, but this one's really pretty. Okay, so this is our master bath light, which is like a mixture of gold and crystals. And so we still have to finish painting up around it. And then these are what the coordinating, what do you call those things? Sconces? Not sconces. What are those called? I don't even know what those are called. Bar lights. There you go. They're bar lights. That's what they look like. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's enough. That's enough. We do have, okay, if we're going to get awkward in the bathroom, let's just get all the way awkward, and I'll just show you into the closet. Okay, so we're just going to get awkward all day long. Stell's coming in. So this is what this is what the lights look like from Jim that are going in. Move your booty, Stell. Come on, big booty Judy. All right, these are the lights that are going in my bedroom. So they're being installed above our bed, and I am digging that and can't wait until we get those in. So there's 2 of them that are in. We actually ordered a third. We were going to just do the 2 lights, but then I was like, I feel like I need 3. I'm kind of going back to that like old rule of when you decorate, do it in odd numbers. Does anybody else like still like live by that rule when you're like, don't put like 2 of anything, do 3 or 5, never 2, 3 or 5, no 2, no 6-minute abs, 7-minute abs. So anyhow, so that is the light. Show you that one more time. Dun, 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 and my messy bathroom stuff. But I love that light fixture right there. So yes, and thank you for vanity lights. Y'all know I have menopause brain, so I can't always remember the words, but I'll show you the light from this angle. So this is the one that's above our staircase, and it kind of looks a little bit like Superman. Like I feel like it looks like kryptonite or like a Sputnik, or something along those lines, but I love it. I love it. And I love it with the mixture of the really traditional looking brick, so it's fun for me. And somebody asked me if I'll show the, hang on, Stella, this entryway light again. And so there it is. That is the entryway light, so, which we were super excited about. So, all right, did that cover all the lights? What else can I answer for you about our light fixtures? Because literally, I bet I got 50 DMs on Instagram about the lights. And so if you can't find them at bestlightingkc.com, just call the number that's on the Google and they'll get you ordered there. And if you literally, I mean, Jim has spent more time with me in the last couple of weeks. My dog really needs to go outside and go potty. Hang on, Stell. Hang on. Hang on, girl. All right. All your Facebook mamas and daddies are wanting me to let you out. Come on. If you literally just tell Jim, you don't even need to know the brand. Just tell him they're the ones in my house. He'll know which ones you're talking about. Go potty, girl. Okay. So anyhow, was that fun? Ava's room is on back order. So we've got a chandelier coming in there. She does have a bunk bed. So we weren't able to do like as long, would that be the word? Big of a chandelier is what I wanted, just because otherwise it was going to touch the bunk bed. But so, let's see. Penny, what's my interior door? Gray color. It is. Give me 30 seconds. Okay, it's Noah's bedroom wall color. Pewter cast. I had to think about it. Pewter cast. So our walls are light French gray. It's on the blog at themagicbrushinc.com, and pewter cast is on the doors. And somebody said, show me the kitchen lights again. Okay, hang on. You guys are on. So here are the kitchen lanterns. So that is what they look like up close. And if you have any interest in these, seriously, just screenshot this so that you can send an email, send a text, send a pigeon, and you can get the exact ones ordered. So hope that was fun, you guys. But do me a favor, because literally Jim has been so good to us at Best Lighting, and I want to help his Facebook page. So if you saw that it was tagged here at the beginning of the video, if you would go give them a like on their page, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. So. Cindy, how do you display kids and family pictures? Well, fancy, you should ask. So we are getting ready to do an entire collage on that wall. But all the spindles are being switched out. This is getting painted white. These are being stained darker. So I'm having a hard time like hanging stuff until all the work's done. I kind of feel like I'm stalling. Have you ever tried to do a gallery wall or what do you call that? No, it's a gallery wall. They just take some measuring and some time, and this one is gonna be up on an A-frame ladder. And, you know, so the local TV station was here this morning, and the TV lady was like, I love it. I don't have to do, I'm not saying this to brag or anything, okay? But I don't have to do like a lot of retakes and things. Normally when I do a television segment, I feel pretty comfortable on camera. But if you meet me in real life, I'm the biggest dork ever. So we're talking this morning. I'm going to sit down and chat with you guys. And what the heck's my point? Let me think. What was my point? She said something to me. I'm trying to think of what it was, and I can't even think of it. Okay, I lost it. I'll get it back. But, so she's like, you know, you're really relaxed on TV. And I am. But this is what I say, that the reason Jason and I can't have our own TV show is because it would be like the Beverly Hillbillies, probably. There would be no Chip and Joanna sweetness. It would be me copping an attitude and getting bossy and him throwing hammers and cursing. That would be what it is. That would be what it is. So I have this like envisioning in my head of as soon as we decide we're going to start that gallery wall, that we're both just kind of probably going to have on our pissy pants. Does that make sense? And so I'm avoiding it because it's a lot of nail holes in walls we just had paid to be painted. And since I'm kind of a don't measure, just eyeball everything kind of girl, then I feel like there's just a propensity for it to go awry. It's just gonna kind of go awry. And so for that reason, we haven't hung anything up. I have the whole pile in the basement. If any of you like rock at gallery walls and you're here locally in Kansas City, like help a sister out. Like come on over and I'll make you one of these nasty protein spinach shakes. And if you too ate too many donuts this winter, we'll eat them together. So, okay. Lay it out on the floor first, says Twyla. Twyla, this is why you're smarter than me, because like I can't even like picture laying it out on the floor, especially because the floor right below it is the stairs. Tell me how I would do that, because I'm all about doing it if I could figure that out, for real. Okay, let me see. Kelly says cut frame shapes out with paper and use tacky putty to position the panes for gallery. Okay, Kelly, like I read your words, but it's as though you commented in Japanese. Like it doesn't even compute with my head. Okay, creative people, help me here. Because in my head, I'm like, cut the frame. Like that just feels not like winging it. And I'm such a wing it girl. I'm such a wing it girl. Like that gives me anxiety to even read. Use tacky putty. What the heck's tacky putty? Like old fashioned silly putty? Like that kind of stuff? So that it doesn't turn, I think is what you're saying on the wall. But cut out the shapes with paper. Lord have mercy. This is why I can't have nice things, because I can't do it right like that. I know that's probably the right way to do it. Let's see. You guys have more questions. What was it? Did I already show the craft room lights? I did not yet, Michelle, but I'm going to do a whole unveiling of the craft room on the blog next week. So if you don't already get my emails, go to the Magic Brush Inc. That's inc.com, and then sign up to get emails from me. You get them once a week. And this week let's see, what did I do this week? Don't tell me. Oh, I unveiled the kitchen lighting. And then next week we're talking about our hardwood floors and how we ripped all the slate out. Ooh, here's what we're talking about next week. Knotty alder. Who knows what I'm talking about? Knotty alder. Who knows what I'm talking about? Why do we have weird people on here? Knotty alder are the cabinets with like the knots, the slices, the divots, the cracks that are beautiful when they're stained. But we had all knotty alder cabinets in this house, and I didn't want knotty alder cabinets when they were painted, because when they're painted, then it looks like holes in the paint. It looks like cracks. It looks like when your makeup goes bad and it like settles into the cracks around your eyes. Come on, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And then you're like, it just makes my wrinkles look worse because it's all cakey in there. That's what it looks like when you paint knotty alder cabinets. So that's coming out on the blog this week and will also be sent out in the email. So Leslie says her house is knotty alder. It's beautiful. So pretty. True story. So upstairs in my master bath, we did not fill any of the knots, the cracks, the holes, the divots on the knotty alder. We went ahead and painted it. And my best friend Rachel was over here, and she goes, this is awesome. It was classic. So she's looking around the house for the first time, and she's seeing the cabinets in our bedroom, and she goes, honey, what happened to your cabinets? And if you know Rachel, you know that's exactly her voice. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, it's just knotty alder that we painted. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, I know. So we started, I'm telling you the whole blog post, by the way, and I'm ruining it. This is also why I can't have a TV show, because I ruin surprises. So here's what happened. You see, what happened was, so we did the bedroom upstairs first because our painters were spraying and they were trying to get the upstairs done first so that we could live there, right? Before we moved to transition to the remodel on the main floor. So they sprayed the bathroom cabinets, and I was like, okay, like, it's good. They did a beautiful job. But the holes all over it are messing me up, because when you look at your cabinets just wrong on white cabinets, it looks like a big black spider. It looks like a black tarantula on my cabinets. So when we transitioned to, I'm watching the golfers chase geese, by the way, like not chasing them on purpose, but they're just driving their golf carts and the geese are like flying. Also, rabbit trail. The geese have been gone. I don't know how many of you, like, clearly I haven't done a Facebook Live for a minute because I'm on a tangent about all the things. So since we've lived in this house and we live on the golf course and there's a pond behind us, there's a lot of geese. And I have decided that geese are fascinating, which makes me feel like I'm 900 years old. But like, I like their habits. I like watching them, like how they fly in and they swoosh across the pond, and they flap their big old wings, and then they like walk uphill together in like a single file line. Like they're like going to like, I don't know, the death penalty or something. They're just really unusual. And then they disappeared. The geese disappeared for about the last, I would say, 6 weeks. And they came back about 3 days ago. All the geese are back. And I'm like, it's so strange. Like, I can't decide about the geese. And then I also can't decide, why am I even fascinated with geese when I am not that old? Okay. So what were we talking about before that? Oh, Stella's still outside. Amy, thank you. Oh, sweet Lord, have mercy. So when we got to the cabinets on the main level, thank you, Amy Jones. You just won the internet for reminding me I have a dog. Stella, baby, come here, sweetie. Come here, girl. Do you need a treat? Amy Jones says you need a treat. Come on, girl. Come on. Sorry, honey. Sorry, girl. I have the best dog on the planet. So when Proline Cabinets started to paint my kitchen cabinets, thank you for that reminder, Amy. Let's go get a treat, baby girl. I was like, yeah, I kind of think I want all the holes in the knotty alder filled. And they were like, okay. But it is a job and a half. You guys want to see the cutest dog treat bowl ever? Isn't that cute? So, and you want to see the cutest dog ever? Okay, stop. Can you sit? Good girl. Can you shake for mama? Show all the internet how you can show off. Shake my hand. Shake. Can you get all the way down, Stella? Down. Down. Get down. Come on. Get down first. Sit. Down. Okay, good girl. All right, somebody asked about the craft room cabinets. So, or the craft room lights. And I'll show these on the blog this week also. And that is what they look like. Jellyfish. They look like jellyfish, and I love them. So anyway, I don't even know what we originally were talking about. Cindy says you dread buying a home with the master upstairs. Your thoughts? Cindy, okay, this is a great question. I'm taking off my heels while we're talking. When we were looking at houses, we have 2 teenage boys and a 10-year-old daughter. And so in my head, I was thinking, we came from a 2-story house. I really want, okay, somebody listen to this. I really want a story and a half. So a story and a half would mean our bedroom would be on the main level and the kids upstairs. Because I thought, I just want to kind of be away from the kids. And then when we looked at this house, I was like, crap, master's upstairs. So we love this house so much. I mean, I know you guys are like, why did you buy that house when you redid everything? Well, part of my job is to redo things, number one. I have literally blogged about redoing houses for 10 years. Jason and I are considering buying a flip house, so we're kind of starting with our own. And not that we're flipping it. Don't go and get the wrong idea. I plan on living here a minute. So anyway, we move into the house. We have now been here since February. I can do the math. That's 5 months, not 4, like I said earlier. And I'm so glad we went with a 2-story again. And for those of you who are like, you're going to hate it in 10 years because your knees will be bad. How do you know my knees are going to be bad, first of all? And how do we know that we'll be here in 10 years? And I don't buy houses with thinking 10 years down the road. I buy houses for how our family is today, okay? And I think that you should too. And so with that being said, I'm so glad that we are still upstairs around our house, because here's what I know. My kids are 14, 16, and 10. Why do I say my kids? They're ours. Our kids. Jason was there for all of the things. So I'm taking off my shoes. The kids still come in and like hang in our bedrooms at night. And the kids will still come in and like Ava still uses our bathroom. And I like it. Like, there's times when I'll be like, girl, can I even get some privacy up in here? But I still secretly love it that they're there. Like the laundry is upstairs. All the bedrooms are upstairs. I'm so glad that we went with a 2-story again. That is the really long answer to your very short question. I thought that I wanted a story and a half, but it's been a hard summer for me. Just because our now 16-year-old, it was like did you guys see that video I did? When he got his license in December, I was like, yeah, like so excited. Like, I don't understand why all these moms are crying. This is amazing. Son, fetch your mama some lettuce from the grocery store. Take your sister to her friends. Drive all the places. Like I was so excited until summer hit. And then summer hit and my boys are just gone all the time. And it's been really difficult for me because I can feel that pulling away, that has to happen. And it's even biblical that they have to pull away from their parents. And because the 16-year-old's, he's almost an adult. And so the pulling away has been tough. And I just see him less and less. And it's another reason why I'm so glad I still sleep on the same floor as him. Just because I can get minutes here and there. Does that make sense when we're at least on the same floor of the house? I know that is a ridiculous answer to your very basic question, but okay. Jennifer Jones. Okay, what is this necklace called? The boys bought this for me for Mother's Day. I should know this. When I was at Christy Wright's Business Boutique, she took us to the store. We ordered these, very fancy. What are they called? Somebody help me. Love it. But there's a store in Kansas City. I feel like the letter K is involved in the name. 1 second. Somebody's going to know. Somebody's going to know what I'm talking about. It takes like a 5-second delay in order to come up. Kendra Scott. Thank you, Carrie. Kendra Scott. So it's a Kendra Scott necklace. Thank you. Where's my top from? Lisa, I can put a link to my top if you want. I don't remember the online store I got it from right off the top of my head, but I have an affiliate link. I can put it on Instagram if you want me to. So, let's see. How did I get the news to film at my house? You know, I do regular segments for Fox 4 and our local Fox 4 station. I absolutely love them. They are fantastic. They've come to our house many, many times to do news segments. So, I was talking about my kitchen cabinets, Kitty. By the way, my husband's favorite cousin is named Kitty. So love the name. So that is going to be on my blog this week, where I talk about painting knotty alder cabinets. And I'm going to show you the master bath, where we didn't fill all the holes and the nooks and crannies and the knots and all the things. And then I'm going to show you our kitchen where we did, and just show you the different things. So I was just merely saying, go over to themagicbrushink.com and put in your email so that you get my blog post this weekend. Anita says she loves my new home, but she still loves my old dining room. My old dining room was the best, wasn't it? With that black ceiling. Oh, I loved it too. I totally did. There was parts of our old house that I really, really loved. Let's see, Perch and Patina. Perch and Patina, I love how you're commenting as your business. Do you want to know why? Because I just literally said your business name in front of 500 people. And now people are going, Perch and Patina, what is that? And so they can go like your page. So I love this. You love how you got in that house and I made it my own. We did. And I mean, I love the house and it was beautiful. The previous homeowners had it decorated beautifully. It was gorgeous, but we just wanted to change it totally different. So, let's see. Marie says, when I say Jason instead of Mr. Magic, it throws you off. Yeah. Okay. So, true story. Did you know that you guys were the ones that named him Mr. Magic? Because my painting business was called The Magic Brush, and people on Facebook started calling him Mr. Magic, and then it just stuck. And he kind of like smiles in a different way when people call him Mr. Magic. He totally loves it. Where did I get the navel and floral top from in my Creator's Roadmap marketing pictures? Says Ashley. Ashley, I think it's a dress. If you send us an email to info@jenniferallwood.com, I'll figure out where I got that dress for you. Carla says, are you looking at comments in an iPad? I'm not. I'm just on my iPhone because I'm lazy. Marie says, you were like, who is Jason? He's this really tall, handsome, bald man that I've been married to for 21 years. Who, you guys, has grown a mustache. And it looks a little bit like a stripper mustache. And the whole family is like, are you doing this for real or is this going away? Is this for fun? So because Jason is bald, I love him with a full, not a full long beard. I'm not talking Duck Dynasty. I'm talking stubble. Not the kind that slices me, but the kind that's just really rugged and sexy. And so I love him with facial hair, but he shaved everything and now he just has a porn mustache. Can I say that on Facebook? And so, do you guys want to see it? I will put the video, because I took a little video of him on my Instagram stories. And for those of you who are like, why does she keep talking about Instagram? Okay, let me tell you. Can we just have a really quick business tip here? It is getting harder and harder on Facebook. You have to be really disciplined with what you're putting on Facebook these days because of all the algorithm changes. So for me to put a video of Jason in a mustache on Facebook, it's not going to do well in terms of reach. It's going to die on the page. And about 10 of you 330,000 people that are actually following my page are even going to see it. And so that's a bummer. But if I put it on my Instagram stories, over 10,000 of you will see my husband's porno mustache. Mm-hmm. And so that is currently where we are at. So, Candace, yes, I'll post the link to this shirt on here, okay? So, Darlene says, do I keep a log of everything I buy, clothes, etc., to know where I get things? You know what, Darlene? I do keep some in the notes of my phone, the ones that I notice people ask for over and over so that we don't have to go searching for the links. But Miss Vicky is she's my wingman, man. She has all the links to all the things, and there's a special place in heaven for her. So, AZs, I'm probably not going to call you, but thanks for that offer. So Sharon says, how did Jason handle leaving corporate America and transition to helping me with my side of the business? So Sharon, we are going to be recording a podcast tomorrow morning together. If you don't already listen to my podcast, here's how you do this, okay? Listen, friends, listen to me. Some of you, when I start talking about my podcast, you glaze over and you're like, I don't even know what she's saying. This is easy. Like, if I was to put the phone down right now, you could still hear my voice, right? That was Mr. Magic calling. And so a podcast is just me talking and there being no TV part. And it's like an audiobook of just me talking and having guests. So there's a free podcast app you can put on your phone. And you can look for the Jennifer Allwood Show. It's so easy. And then there are, I think, 80 episodes. I think we've done 80 weeks of the podcast. And if you hit the subscribe button, that means every Wednesday when I have a new episode, it'll pop up on your phone like a Facebook comment would. And it'll say, Jennifer has a new episode where she's interviewing Mr. Magic this week, asking him about leaving corporate America. So you guys had some great questions on things that you wanted to ask about. How has the transition been? How does he feel about working for his wife? Is he missing things? What do the duties look like? You guys asked all the things. And so my project manager, Jenna, has kind of given me all of your questions, and we're recording the podcast tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Hey, Amy, thank you. And Primary Teacher Playbook, thank you for listening to my podcast. And Susie, thank you for listening to my podcast. You guys are awesome. Carrie, thank you. Kim says my podcast changed her life. Kim, you're gonna make a girl cry. Tiffany wants to know, how do I handle being his boss? Well, we're still trying to kind of figure out like all the things, like what I need and what he wants to do, what he's good at, how's this gonna look. He's been home since April, and I can tell you we're not sick of each other yet, so that's good. When you're married to your best friend, it helps a ton, honestly. And who's that? Oh, hi, honey. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, come down here. I've just been chatting because my poor son's sitting up there. Here, wave to the peoples.
Oh,
hi. He's starving because he just got out of a 4-hour football practice. And had you not sniffled, I wouldn't even have known you were there. Come down, sweet pea. I got to take this boy and get some lunch. He's hungry. So we'll talk about all the things with Jason and I working together on the podcast, okay? So you guys are amazing. Please do me a favor as soon as I'm done talking and just go like the Best Lighting KC Facebook page. I tagged it at the beginning here, and that would just be a blessing to me to help them with their Facebook page. They have helped us tremendously with the lighting in the house, and I just couldn't be any more thrilled with it. So bless you guys. All right, bye-bye.